Thanks for that, Monica Miller. Now, who can forget the scenes of shoppers panic buying and empty shelves in supermarkets as countries began to go into lockdown? For small countries like Singapore, which imports most of its food, the pandemic has reinforced the government's plan of making the island nation more self-sufficient in providing food for its residents. One way to plan ahead is to farm your own, as Nick Marsh reports.
So this is our seating area.
Up here on an old, disused rooftop, a vision for Singapore's future is quietly taking root. It's one of a growing number of urban farms, small in scale, but big in ambition. No need for soil, only natural sunlight and nutrient-enhanced water, yielding about 50 kilograms of vegetables per day. And with the coronavirus pandemic revealing how fragile food supplies can be, producers see an opportunity.
Obviously, we're never going to completely replace food coming in from overseas, but we need to increase the percentage of what's actually being produced locally so that when things like this happen, it's not felt as much.
A whopping 90% of what's eaten in Singapore comes from abroad, and the pandemic has created a new urgency to change that.
Without naming countries, some of the staple food that is needed in Singapore coming from certain source country, the source country actually has stopped.
One of those staples is eggs. In the scramble to find new suppliers, officials even turned to Poland. But then borders reopened and 250,000 had to be thrown away.
So to avoid this, Singapore has a new strategy. By the year 2030, the government wants 30% of what's on everyone's plate to be locally sourced. They're focusing on fish, eggs and leafy greens. The idea is that in 10 years, markets like this will be full of food produced here in Singapore.
The aqua is right here in front of us.
With the help of special government grants, Liao Ban Tat built a fish farm.
It is a high-tech farm.
It uses solar panels and a patented water filtration system, keeping the fish inside big and plentiful. The catch? Well, for now, his barramundi sell for about 20% more than the imported ones. But that's not the only problem.
The challenge to change the mindset to eat local and from local produce is simply because Singaporeans have not seen the local produce.
This tiny island metropolis has long talked about improving its food security in the face of climate change and regional instability. But now the effects of the coronavirus has made that goal more crucial than ever. Nick Marsh, BBC News, Singapore.
Making me hungry for breakfast. Well, that's it from me. Thanks for watching.